to the Business Doctor series. We are here in Wembley with our lifestyle business, Jennifer Curtis of Jennifer Curtis PR. We have listened to her background and her goals, and we've learned some of the problems that you've been experiencing. And we're now going to go back in and listen to our experts who are going to provide lots of wisdom and experience and solutions on how you can reach your goals within your business.
Perfect. And I think it would actually be more productive for myself if we did it on a one-on-one basis. Then I can actually really listen to and absorb what they're saying rather than have a big group discussion.
That's absolutely perfect.
Beautiful.
Shall we go?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Thank you. So what would your advice be to me?
Well, my business and what I do for a living is profiling people. And I have to listen to what they say to identify what people want as the talent they want to bring into their business and what's occurring for them. And as I listen to you, you were saying words about things that you love, what would inspire you, and other things that didn't inspire you. So my first piece of advice is that you need to take time out, reflect, recalibrate, and identify what inspires you, because you need an inspired life. One of my questions, as a profiler, as a recruiter or a selection specialist, I'd ask you, what is a gold medal life? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What's your day look like? Who are you working with? And until you've got that down on paper, you're not going to get it.
Jennifer, I can just see your passion, as you mentioned, was in video and movie production, script writing. And I mentioned it earlier, but I just keep coming back to this massive void I see in producing social media content. Businesses like mine, it's very hard to produce them in-house with a reasonable quality, but not too expensive like a TVC quality. I just see that's something that may be of worth exploring for you, because with your skills, and you could set up a little video booth yourself at home here and just literally produce it from start to finish for businesses of all types and sizes. And you can get a really good hourly rate derived from that. So that's what I just keep coming back to. I know it may not be, but you can still complement what you really want to do. This could be a really good filler, because I know small to medium enterprises need this desperately.
My advice might be slightly different to what you've been thinking. I actually think you should look at getting somebody on to do your website work. Now, I know you have concerns with being able to quality check that work, and yet you're concerned, but I think of it as a profitable aspect of your business. By getting somebody on, you're not having to worry about turning anybody away. The second thing that it does is that it gives you an opportunity to upskill somebody with your skills. And then from that, what you can do is grow your business to you doing the work that you want to work.
That sounds like a good idea, actually, because it's not that I haven't enjoyed the website content, but I'm tiring of it a little. And I don't think it does make the best use of my skills.
You get a large client, yes, the work might be good, but they may be very demanding. Now, what happens if you can't work? So your daughter's sick, you're sick, or you want to go away. Generally, in my experience, and I've worked in large companies in the past, is that they're not as understanding.
You're still having this issue of time blowing out and going from 2 days to 4, and extra time constraints for you. So I think the challenge for yourself is to actually use the skills that you've got, being a great communicator, to actually communicate with your clients around the expectations that you have of them dealing with you. Right? And you need to sort of have a bit of a standardised framework, and of course that's going to change from time to time for certain clients, but especially for the website developments or the website writing and the script writing, there's going to be a standardised framework that you'll still be able to follow.
You said about husband wanting more money, because I think that needs to be just brought out a little bit more. What do you mean by that?
We've got 3 young children and our overheads are quite high. We manage and we have a nice lifestyle. You know, I love to go to the ballet, the opera, I go to all the outdoor movies, I go to nice restaurants. I have a very nice lifestyle. But to finance that, you need to have a reasonable income. So I think basically what he's saying is, Jennifer, if you want to keep going out and doing all these lovely fancy things, make more money.
And also you spoke about your passion being TV scripts.
100%, yeah, because that's my background.
So why are you doing the websites?
What happened was I set up my business about 6 months ago and instantly got a couple of clients who wanted websites written. And what happens quite often is you get a name for being able to do a certain thing, and people now know that I write websites. It was great, and then that's just what's happened. It's been website after website after website.
You know who your target client is. You know what your passion is.
Yeah.
You know they're more lucrative. You know they're more appreciative. You know they will fit in with your lifestyle of desire. Why are you allowing yourself not to achieve what you want to achieve?
Because I literally only just started my business, so 5-6 months ago, and since then it has been so flat out. You kind of just need to say to people, which is what I'm doing now, I'm not working for the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to have some time to refocus and start getting the clients I really want to get.
Right, so the key question is, you know the clients that you want.
Yes, I do.
It's how you get them.
Yeah, TV production companies, I would imagine they're the best ones.
Okay, so we've established that.
Yeah.
And you can drop the websites.
Absolutely, which would be great.
Okay, and we just need to be honest with ourselves. Let's just drop the websites. One more question for you. Why don't you have someone you could delegate all that website stuff to and derive an extra income, which would make your husband happier and give you more time to focus on your passion? Why don't you do that?
My only fear is when I actually read other people's work, I don't always like the way they write. I feel like I'm very much a perfectionist in what I do, and I know that is a problem with so many business owners, but I just see little grammatical errors or people write in a way that I wouldn't write, and I think I just want to claim ownership to what I actually do.
So Jennifer, you have had heaps of advice, differing advice, same advice, we don't quite know. Did you get your questions answered?
I would say I did. I mean, I know I've been a little frustrated in that I haven't been doing entirely the sort of work I've been wanting to do, and I've been doing too much of it. So all the advice actually complemented each other. There weren't any huge, great big conflicts. And I think I've learned that I probably need to refocus more on doing TV script writing for television production companies. So I know I need to focus on TV production companies, and I know how to communicate with those. Probably some big companies as well. I can actually contact them directly if they want any video scripts doing or anything like that. And then I can also liaise with television production companies. And I think the biggest thing I need to do actually is just take a little bit of downtime to get that refocus happening. And then also potentially to take somebody on who I can trust to maintain the website content, because that is my bread and butter. It's quite profitable, it's quite lucrative, but it isn't necessarily making the most of my skills and experience.
Do you think there was a conflict between what Andrew said to you and what Matt said to you? Do you feel that was a conflict in your business?
I just keep coming back to this massive void I see in producing social media content. Businesses like mine, it's very hard to produce them in-house with a reasonable quality but not too expensive like a TVC quality. I just see that's something that may be of worth exploring.
I think of it as a profitable aspect of your business. By getting somebody on, you're not having to worry about turning anybody away. The second thing that it does is that it gives you an opportunity to upskill somebody with your skills. Yeah. And then from that, what you can do is grow your business to you doing the work that you want to work.
To me, each 4 of the experts gave advice that was very different, but in actual fact, I could implement all 4 and they don't conflict with each other. I'm not necessarily saying I'm definitely going to become a social media videoing expert, but it's something that I can definitely take on board. I'm not necessarily saying I will definitely take on somebody who I trust to do my website content because it's too time consuming and I'd like to focus on other areas. But it's something that I can consider. But to be honest, those 2 could run in conjunction with each other. You're saying I want my gold medal, which is to pursue my passions. My passions are working in TV, always done that and have loved it. And I think you're right. that really struck a note with me, struck a chord with me. And you're saying I probably need to get a much clearer direction from clients in respect to my expectations for when I need certain information. That's true, it's been quite frustrating waiting for information, and projects are held up. And because projects are held up, payments held up. I could actually put all your 4 advice together, mould it, and work it to my best advantage.
So the experts have showed you then how to scale, how to do what you're doing but still get to your target market.
Absolutely.
By redefining your purpose and your passion, you've realised your absolute target market, which is the lucrative TV writing, and through identifying that, you automatically know how to reach the bigger clients, which was one of the first issues.
Absolutely, because I've done that in the past. So I've done that line of work as a freelancer, so I can just re-pursue it.
Perfect. And on top, you've got ideas for new opportunities. And also how to leverage your time better through better communications processes and also outsourcing. So heaps of gold nuggets in there. Are you happy?
I'm very happy, yeah. It's actually been very enlightening, and I've had different advice to what I expected, and I think I've sort of discovered a new direction that I should be taking. So you've helped clarify my thoughts, clarify my focus, and I'm hugely appreciative, so thank you very much.
Beautiful, and thank you very much to Jennifer for sharing your home and your business. Thank you to each one of the business doctors for coming at different angles and assisting. And thank you very much for listening and tuning in to the Business Doctor television mini-series. Join us for the next episode. Thank you very much.